I'm Alicia Dara. I am a professional speech and presentation coach. It's been my job and my passion, as I said, for more than 20 years. I've coached CEOs, attorneys, executive directors, global VPs. I've coached a presidential candidate, someone you saw in this election cycle. My specialty is strengthening women's voices in the workplace, because women do not yet have political, social, and economic parity, and having a strong power voice and being able to speak up for yourself is an important part of that process. Ten years ago was a big turning point for me, I would say, to get me to where I am now. I really made a decision that I wanted to pivot more towards speech and presentation, and specifically I was starting to think about working with women in particular. What I wish I had known is that it is not only okay to make mistakes, it's really the best way to learn. But I was very shy, I was very, very anxious when I was younger. And when I made an error, it would just keep me up at night for weeks. I mean, I had like terror of the error, I used to call it. I made giant, huge crashing mistakes in my 20s, as everyone in their 20s should be doing, in my view. And I learned so much. I couldn't see it in the moment when I was starting out. I was too young and too nervous. Now I recognize the value. What I did not know then and what I could not access was a way to work collaboratively. When we're starting out in career, there's always an identity thing, right? It's like, who am I? What do I do? How do I do it? And these are central questions of a person's life, of a woman's life, I believe. Really being able to recognize my identity is not threatened if I let someone in deeply into my space and I learn from them and we work together and we try and fail together. Maybe I make mistakes and they learn a ton. Maybe they make mistakes and I learn a ton, and maybe we make mistakes together and then iterate and create something new, which is what this whole process, I think, of life is about. The most help has come from relationship building. So my business is really, it's about 90-ish% referrals. And that all comes from relationships that I've had with longtime clients. I don't need to advertise my business almost ever because of those relationships. To go from being a stranger to being a close friend with somebody and to build trust and rapport, I think is absolutely crucial to any business that you're going to do. I can't think of a single one that doesn't depend on relationships. Work on your power voice. And every woman's experience of finding her power voice, the power of her voice is different. There are some women that just aren't there yet. They just kind of haven't quite connected to it. And they're having some serious issues with that in their professional life, if not their personal life. They're not feeling like they're being seen and heard. They're not feeling fulfilled in a way that is lasting. They don't even really feel connected to the work that they're doing. Women are socially conditioned to be solicitous and amenable and polite and put everyone else's needs before our own and smooth everything over in the social world. That's kind of the role that we're conditioned to play. And that's not a bad thing necessarily, but in our career, we have to be direct and really to communicate our value, our worth in the workplace, and our strengths and our skills is so crucial. And that's frankly why I'm always employed.